Yeah, about people touching my painting, it's happened sometimes. It's like there's people that we started talking and there was like, oh, the texture. And they feel attracted, like, oh, it's like curiosity. You see something and you're being curious, like, oh, can I touch it? I'm like, yeah, feel free, it's dry. Even the process takes long to dry, but you feel it's the texture, and it's like, yeah, it's the fascinating part for some people. That what they were like, oh, they're fascinated by the texture. It's not just the color, it's not just the medium, but the texture. And the question always come back, how did you get it? And I'm like, it's accident. It's like the way, this the technique too, to get a texture as we want. But I have an idea. I want to play with the palette knife, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it, how I'm gonna end up. And then in the end, I discover my own work, like the viewer too sometimes. My name is Salihou, originally from Cameroon, now living and work in Toronto, Canada. My work is more abstract and figurative work, and sometimes I go with abstract, sometimes I go with figurative, but there are always like abstraction in the figuration, so it's between. And my favorite medium is oil paint, and my second favorite medium is watercolor. So that's the two medium I use a lot. I love it, like especially oil, because it's the texture. It gives me the texture, and you have to be patient to it. Like the time drying is like take long. Watercolors is fast, but the challenge between oil and watercolor is that watercolor is like you have to be patient in the way that how to navigate, like the layer, the color, how you to play with. But oil, you can get it right away. But if you want to continue, you have to be patient to finish the work. It's like the process. That's what fascinating me with those two medium. So there's a piece, there's an abstract piece. That's why I was talking about the palette knife, the texture, the oil. And if you see it like closely, you could feel the texture, the movements playing. It's just like the current work I have been working. It could be figurative, it could be abstract, but it's always, for me, it's everything is about how we connect with people different than us. Because I'm me, but if I have to connect with someone else, it has to be, there is so many facts that has to be on the table, and then it's like we can try, because it's you and me that give us. It's just an whole adventure. Being an artist first is an adventure, but you don't know where you're gonna end. But first you have to trust, have faith in what you're doing, have the passion of what you're doing. Doesn't matter, the challenges are gonna always come. If you're discouraged, you're gonna stop. But if you keep going, I'm sure it's gonna happen. That always I believe is just about timing. It could take 10 years. It could happen like right away, or it could happen at the end. But as an artist, the most important is to be able to create, to continue to create and share with people. And the fact that sharing with people, I think that is the ground, that is the goal. Having the opportunity to share. The success of all this is just a bonus for me.